changing, twisting time, but my heart still knows. Now the truth is mine. I'll always hold the line. It's the end of an era, and I still survived.
Reach out to the dark, a specter of mystery, a ghost story sparks, fuse my dreams when walls closing in. My wish for reality, there's danger within. Heart trapped, I'm free. Monsters at bay, wish I would play so. And I'm gonna catch you now. Terrors in a house of death, a fantasy where I transform and chase until you're out of breath. And I'm gonna catch you now. Be my puppet on the string, follow you into the night. A story where the nightmare wins. Come on, let me catch you now. Let's play hide and seek. Get lost for the thrill of it. The stories are real. Hear the ghost bride sing. I'll show you the way. There's no safety at the lake. Monsters at bay, wish I would play so. And I'm gonna catch you now. Terrors in a house of death, a fantasy where I transform and chase until you're out of breath. And I'm gonna catch you now. Gonna feel my teeth sinking, follow you into the night. A story where the nightmare wins. And I'm gonna catch you now. Terrors in the house of death.
Hey everybody,
Fantasy where I transform and chase until you're out.
welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
And I'm gonna catch you now. Gonna feel my teeth sinking, follow you into the night. A story where the nightmare wins. And I'm gonna catch you now. Gonna feel my teeth sinking, follow you into the night. A story where the nightmare wins.
Such a nice song, actually.
Let me catch you now. Gonna feel my teeth sinking,
Just gonna let it play out.
follow you into the night. Gonna let the nightmare win.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome into this sponsored stream. Thank you very much to Bluepock and, of course, Reverse 1999 for sponsoring not only the video that you saw today, which if you haven't checked it out, that video is available for you on the channel, but also thank you for sponsoring a live stream for 2 hours where we get to listen to video game music and we get to listen to this great music from this great game. I've not been keeping up with Reverse 1999, but I do appreciate this game very much. I think it's a beautiful, artistic, enjoyable and pleasant game that I think deserves the continued success that it's received. Because it has received a lot of accolades and it's very, very good. Yeah. So the goal for today is pretty straightforward. I've been given a list of 15 songs that we'll listen to and we will talk about. I have to obviously let you know that the OST for Verse 1999 is actually available right now on Spotify. Hey, Rome. Spotify, Apple Music, Joox, I don't even know what that is, Joox. And very soon it will be on all other major platforms, which I will tell you that the music of this game is really good. And if you're here and you're not playing the game, I recommend checking out the music anyway, because it's honestly better than stuff you hear on the radio. So soon we can finally enjoy both the Parisian visual feast as well as the auditory delight, I love this sentence, of the available OSTs. The real flowing feast, as the title of this major patch goes. So I love that sentence. I kept it exactly as they wrote it. I should probably have elaborated on it, but it's such a great sentence. It's such a great sentence. The auditory delight is now officially available. So hello guys. So the game plan for today is checking out 15 tracks. Regulus, Take Me Back to You, Unexpected Storm, Catch You Now, Fairy's Blessing, Weight of Life, Numbers, Journey to Uhuru Games, Where Will She Go, Wait, what does this say? Okay, yeah. Salvation, Reasons, Frisco, Jingle Bell, Motel Hell, Escolhas Perditas, and Where All Paths Align. And then we'll be taking a look at the 3.2 version trailer near the end. Some of the CGs and stuff we'll be taking a look at too. So just talking about the usual stuff. So will I sing one of the songs? Well, no. Hello. Salvation wasn't today's video yet, but I have more to talk about. Gotta say the war. I know it is. I'm sorry. So let's get started, shall we? We're just going to go one by one here, go down this list. Some of the tracks that are on this playlist today that they've given me were also on the video. So we'll definitely, obviously there'll be some repeats, and I've heard some of these too in my time with the game. So hello, welcome in. So let's get to it, shall we? This is Regulus, which is a cute song. I love how warm and bright and happy and, extroverted this song is, Obviously it has I guess you could say a 70s aesthetic to it. I don't know. It's like modern, but and I mean, we have to understand that, like, so much of this music is character related, right? Hey, Rare Bear, what's up?
This is no schizophrenic dream, no 21st century fantasy. Alchemical genius, call me Regulus. Your record player's all you. Regulus, alchemical genius, call me what you like. Regulus, your record player's
Whoa, 3 months already? Thank you, Rome.
all you. Record players, all you need. Players, all you need. Record players, all you
I like how it keeps the energy throughout the entire piece.
players, all you need. Record players, all you need.
It's fun, you know. There obviously is such a playful energy, isn't it? I mean, the whole thing really carries that sound of life. And I think of all the characters, Regulus is such a energetic character. You know what I mean? Beep 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 beep. Because it doesn't go beam. It doesn't resolve per se, but it does it kind of sustains this kind of like cute, playful, exuberant quality about Regulus, right? Like the energy in that is just constant. You know, it was my favorite song. No, not really. But what I like about it is that it's quirky and it's funny and it's like self-assured, confident, and it's very light. Yeah, levity, exactly. It's very playful. And she's definitely a goofy goober. And you know, she's just there. She's just present. She's just like she's like absorbs life. You know what I mean? And that's really nice. I really like that about her. Her energy is very just effervescent. You know what I mean? Let's go to Take Me Back to You. Wait, this was one of the ones that was on the video. Yeah, oh, I like this song. Oh yeah, this is Druvis the Third. I like this song a lot. I've heard this. Oh, this song is gorgeous. Smoky jazz.
I never choose to watch the world ignite. Ignore the rumors, refuse to fight. Tomorrow comes and the night dawns. The sun not
Can't believe this is 3 years ago already. That's crazy.
There was a moment that the lights would steal.
I like now we get the drums. We start some momentum growing. It just kind of fills it out a little bit. It also goes in different directions, so it doesn't go exactly as you expect it would go. And then it pivots into the chorus. Right? That's when we unify. Get some really nice harmony. For yours, take me back to you. I love that too, because when she says "take me back to you," it's interesting because is it like a pseudo love song? Like the energy in it is very chill, right? But there is this sort of like that smooth silkiness really gives way to like a personality that's very like relaxed and very confident and very self-assured, but there's still this like air of like love and a desire for connection. And even though there's self-assurance, there's also this, kind of, I wouldn't say playfulness, but it's very sophisticated,
Does it take ashes to remember fire? The smoke you lost won't bring back desire. I'm mourning for you. It's what I do. I know for all that I've been through.
And it's very conversational too, by the way. Like the way that the lilt kind of happens with the rhythm, it's almost like the vocalist here is kind of just like, well, when I was, there's a bit of a conversation, you know what I mean? Well, when I was a part of this thing, the air of it is very like, I mean, look at the imagery. She's just vibing, right? And so within that vibe of like carving out this wand, the nature is to sit back and, it's very smoky. It's very chill. The energy is very, very, I don't know. She's sort of like talking as it happens. Like it's not well thought out, and that's kind of why we get that jazz improvisational thing, It's cool.
I'm still renewed.
Nice breath.
When it all seems like it's lost, the golden glow of moonlight glows. Branches reach from depths below. I'll carry the scars.
And then also,
I'm strong.
let's spend some time with that because it's really nice. So listen to how the lyrics go. When it all seems like it's lost. So she's saying when it all seems like it's lost, but then everything comes together and it's in a unison movement. You know what I mean?
The golden
With some improv, kind of scatting in the back.
I'll carry the scars. I'm strong enough for yours. Take me back to you.
And I love how the violin in there, or the cello or viola, I forget which one, I think it's viola, kind of takes over and extends the vocal line through. Really lovely, isn't it? Because that could easily have been vocal line right here, but instead it's a instrumental. And then here we have a little bit of a suspension. Excellent. It's a gorgeous song. It's been a gorgeous song. It was a gorgeous song when it was created. Again, this is why this stuff is cool, because it's like deeper and better than radio music to me, It's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. It's always been beautiful, in my opinion. I don't regularly play the game. I do come back to it every once in a while. And I find it incredibly charming, and it's always worth it, I really like this song. Unexpected Storm. I actually was talking to Adam about this song. I like it so much.
Who knew it would lead the world to pain? Lift away. I will stay my course. No, it won't change me.
But seriously though, like that really is, I'm telling you, I don't know if he did it on purpose. I should ask him. I really think that that little lick is exactly like if a cup away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison, which is exactly like Gethsemane from Jesus Christ Superstar. Go look up that song, and I'm telling you that it's I don't know if he did it on purpose, because Verton suffers a lot, right? Verton has to go through a lot of trials and tribulations, and there's suffering in that, and sort of Verton has to kind of like take the brunt of the load, so to speak, right? And so that little lick is so satisfying. I love it. I really like the song. I'm so glad that they sponsored and had me talk about this, because I had actually forgotten how much I enjoyed this song.
Lift away, I will stay my course. No, it won't change me.
And also, listen to the gumption there, Sarah. We're going to talk about this one quite a bit. I will stay my course. No, it won't change me. Isn't that great? I will stay my course. So each time we descend, we're on a different word, you know? I will stay my course. No, it won't. And then she kind of reiterates, because the phrase is the same, right? No, I'll stay my course. No, it won't change me. And then we launch into a new idea. Right here. And it's not even basically a breath, right? And I love how the orchestra accompanies that feeling of shifting thought. I will stand against the altered aeon.
Storm is raging, twisting time, but my heart still knows. The truth is mine. Always hold the line. It's the end of an era, and I still survive.
And let's think about those lyrics really quick, guys. Listen to what she says. I'll always hold the line. It's the end of an era, and I still survived. Think of the responsibility there, you know? And this is like thinking, you know? This is like a frustration. The rhythm isn't right. How do I fix the rhythm, right? And it's her thinking, which is why it repeats so much, you know? And then suspension into another idea. We reset.
Splashing in the wake of dancing feet. Reverse the years. Now the timeline's breaking. They can't shake me. Truth defined.
Thank you, Caliber One. I appreciate you.
So I will stay my course.
Thanks for stopping by.
Can't let go. I refuse to throw away tomorrow. Storm is raging, twisting time, but my heart still knows. Now the truth is mine. I'll always hold the line. It's the end of an era, and I still survive.
And notice that the rhythm is kind of off kilter, actually, which is kind of even cooler. You know, like it's just trying to put the pieces of the puzzle back together. It's impossible. And then the clock as we start to tick down, you know? This is an 11/8. Wow. That's clearly intentional. Because that isn't a normal rhythm, right? I love how we get the string backing. Hey, Pizza, I think it's EPs mostly. Now, you feel how everything's kind of gathered in unison there? With the movement in the guitar?
It's the end of the era, and I still survive.
And then we get a little bit of unison guitar there and push to the end. I mean, this is the beautiful thing about music, in that, you know, I literally just made a video talking about some of the selections we're listening to tonight, and there's still more to uncover, right? And so when you're listening to these pieces for your own, if you're in the mood to like sort of think about them and think about how they make you feel and think about the, you know, the perspective of the music and so on and so forth, I hope that you'll find some time to, you know, to reflect on stuff and like listen to it multiple times. And what do you think about the first time you listen to it? What do you think about the second time you listen to it? What do you think about the fifth time you listen to it? And you'll discover that you'll never think the same thing twice. mean, and you might, but you might come up with different wordings for how it feels. And that's beautiful, right? Like that's the power of music. That's the beauty of music, is that ultimately like this is a nice little pop ballad, you know, but there's actually a lot of nuance within it, in the subtlety in it, between the vocals and the instrumentation and the rhythmic choices and the meter choices we discovered, since it's an 11/8 at that part. So it's pretty cool, right? And that's what makes music, and this is why I don't really buy into slander against gacha games in general, because the production value is very high, and the effort put into these games is as excellent. And I'm such a convert to the core, like the core. I mean, I don't love gambling, obviously, but I certainly am a convert to the core of what these games can offer, artistically, visually. I mean, look, I mean, there's a whole chapter about, well, based off of Isolde, which is, you know, all about Tosca. When the hell are you ever going to hear Tosca in a video game? Freaking never. And so it doesn't really matter to me whether it's in, you know, a AAA game, you know, if it's in The Last of Us, or if it's in a gacha game, like, I don't care. But like, what matters to me is that there's clearly an effort put into, like, no one's talking about that stuff. No one's talking about Tosca, an entire chapter of a video game based around like opera and classical music and like singing on stage and a play within a play. You don't see that in normal, normal gaming. That's not something that people think about. But yet here we have Reverse 1999, where the topics covered are artistic, are I think valuable, and as far as I know, based on my understanding, insanely deep and really compelling and interesting. So, you know, I have to give credit where credit's due, not because I'm sponsored, but because it's really a fact, you know? It's really a fact that the effort put into this is pretty crazy. And that really should be celebrated. Zin, yes, I can't talk about that right now, but yes. Yes. And I think we have a tendency in modern gaming, that's okay, but yes, to shun or remove things, or be wholesale about certain things. But there's nuance in every conversation, and you know, no, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Thank you for asking. The answer is yes. Okay, this is Jessica's Catch You Now, which we listened to before the stream started. Man, I cannot pick a spot for my camera. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I'm crazy about this song. I do like it. It becomes a little bit one note for me, even though I like the vibes that it provides.
Reach out to the dark, a specter of mystery.
I didn't get the chance to fully read it. No, I mean, I saw it, but I wasn't able to fully absorb it.
Closing in. My wish for reality. There's danger within. Heart trapped, I'm free. Don't lead me away. There's no safety at the lake. Monsters at bay. Wish I would play so. But I'm gonna catch you now. Terrors in a house of death. A fantasy where I transform and chase until you're out of breath. And I'm gonna catch you now. Be my puppet on the string.
Oh.
Follow you into the night. A story where the nightmare wins. Come on, let me catch you now. Let's play hide and seek.
Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, there's a lot to deduce from this, you know, even the whispered tone and stuff. This is all like really expertly done, and it's expertly written and created, right? It's obviously uncomfortable. It's obviously unnerving, but there is this like sort of distant beauty about it that makes you feel like you're in a I don't know. How do I describe this to you? It's like it's comforting, but it's also kind of unnerving. We don't fully know what part of the line we're gonna end up crossing into. Sometimes you cross into like the safety, and sometimes you cross into the discomfort. And the choice is kind of like, okay, well, what do I do with this now? You know what I mean? So there's a sound of it's a little bit unnerving. It's a little bit stressful, but the whispering does a really cool job because the sort of it's called sottovoce, where we're like basically we're like this, where I'm singing, but I'm also kind of whispering. This is called sottovoce, under the voice. And that's kind of what she's doing now in this particular case, because the microphone and stuff, she's actually a lot more breath in that. So it's more like that. So you know what I mean? So there's a sound in that. It's about the bad guy winning and her chasing you down. She loves scaring people. Okay. The character is both a balance. Hey, Yappy, how are you? So anyway, all that to say, oh wait, chat's not on screen. Sorry. Why is that there? When did I put chat there? I put chat there. That's new. I thought chat was in the bottom. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, it's very listful. You know, there's a lot of air and breath. Enjoy your lurk, no worries.
Lost for the thrill of it. The stories are real.
But I mean, even that, the stories are real. Like everything's very bright. You know, the stories are real. You know what I mean? Like she's telling you a secret. Oh God, Jessica's here. Run.
Hear the ghost bride sing.
Like that. Like what a genius thing. Bride sing. You know what I mean?
There's no safety in the name. Monsters at bay. I wish I could believe so. And I'm gonna catch you now. Terrors in the house of death.
Now there's build up there, you know? There is a momentum there. The voice gets louder, gets stronger.
And I'm gonna catch you now. Gonna feel my teeth sink in. Follow you into
Obviously it's very catchy.
a story where the nightmare wins. And I'm gonna catch you now.
And then we get the percussion, which emphasizes that.
Fantasy where I transform and chase until you're out of breath. And I'm gonna catch you now.
Hey Chengy, what's up?
Gonna feel my teeth sink in. Follow you into the night. A story where the nightmare wins. And I'm gonna catch you now.
And there's actually like a pretty nice, very subtle harmony in there as well,
The night is too
which is probably the shadow element in that, I think. Then the random like pan flute just there. What's up, Chengy?
Follow you into the night. Gonna let the nightmare win.
And then it kind of just fades away, right? And then it kind of bloop. So I mean, it's cool. The only reason I say it's not my favorite is just because it's repetitive. The parts of it are very interesting, but the if we think about it from like the overarching perspective, I just feel that it's a bit monotone in the sense that it kind of just repeats. There are some stuff underneath the surface that, you know, get us going, like the drum set near the end, and then of course we have that wonderful pan flute and stuff. So it's just that it's just that a little bit of that kind of gets lost in the sauce for me, and I would have liked some expansion. You love this one? Well, by all means. I mean, don't feel like what I'm saying is I want you to love it. I'm just explaining to you why I don't. My mom said I should express myself. But next up is the winter special. This is Fairy's Blessing. Now this one I don't know. This is new to me. Let's check it out, shall we?
Miss Tooth Fairy,
Oh God.
We're not making trouble.
Oh, the Tooth
It's
Fairy.
Eve, so
May I join you?
They're eating snow? How could
Thank
she?
you for the hospitality.
Is this some sort of
I should
actual?
give you a
Did they reference her like her braces off of like actual braces that people used to wear?
And gifts tomorrow, according to tradition.
Oh, pretty.
Back home, my family and I used
Not
to
the
sing
saxophone.
together after every Eve dinner. Finding friendship, baking, holiday treats,
Also, it's diegetic, so they're like singing.
cookies,
It's like okay.
loving the good things we eat. We celebrate delight, and stars light up the night. Everything feels just right. Only earth forever.
A lot of this has musical theater flair to it. Oh, it's because Adam Gutman. That's why. That's Adam Gutman's MO. Oh, vanish as winds blow. Her grudge still remains. That's what I thought. Grappy. Gappy. I find this trope really. First of all, the saxophone is just excellent. I find the trope very common. It's actually interesting. Actually, weirdly reminds me of opera. There's a opera called Werther. So the book is Werther, The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, one of the most influential, the Shakespeare of Germany, I suppose you could call him, and in Werther, there's a character named Sophie, and Sophie is in love with Werther, but Werther is in love with Charlotte. I'm doing the French opera versions of their names, and of course it's all about unrequited love, so on and so forth, and then the story devolves from there. But so there's a moment in that opera when Charlotte is singing with the children. I believe Sophie's there because that's her younger sister. And they're all gathered around the table, and they sing this song that is, it's kind of like just like a happy. I think it's actually a like a religious song. Je suis bien venêtre, passer tant de différents, passer dans badi da de da di da di da bi da ba da 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 di da di da di da. Noel, 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 Noel. They're just happy to sing about Christmas because what child doesn't like Christmas? And so that video we just watched feels very similar to that, where there's this sense of like, Christmas, the holidays, I love it. So it's the classic like Christmas TV special, which actually watching anything related to Christmas, I don't know if anybody's like this, but watching something from about Christmas after Christmas kills me. It's like absolutely at the bottom of my list of things that I enjoy doing is watching Christmas related content the month after Christmas. We take down our tree immediately. I'm like, all right, Christmas over. No more depression after that. We'll circle back. I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday, but I definitely would rather engage with it around October or even September even. But not really. But Christmas stuff is a little bit hard to consume immediately after the holiday. But yeah, but then you add the saxophone and all that stuff, and it's very vibrant, of course, and beautiful, and it's just very charming. Is the hymnus ad Bacchum in the list? I don't believe so, but if we're good, I'll add it. No, I'll probably add it because I think we'll move through these 15 tracks pretty fast. So, and we're here for 2 hours, so I'll make a note. But not too many because I have a hard out at 2 hours. And then numbers is the other one. Okay, noted. All right. Okay, but that's it. Otherwise, we can't do too much more. All right, so that was Fairy's Blessing. Next is Weight of Life. And then, of course, I also have to watch the 3.2 PV. So that's on my list as well. Oh, Shamane. Oh, I remember this. I've heard this. Shamane's theme, yeah. But these are like the greatest hits. I mean, these are excellent. Shamane's a really interesting character, actually, I think. I actually love the energy in this already. Like, it's so poised, even though it's kind of slow. They also don't shy away from like culturally appropriate music, you know, like accuracy in their representation. Also, the rhythm here is kind of slightly off, which is really interesting to me. Because everything's off rhythm. This journey of the soul, where I have roamed far and wide, I've seen the eyes of the wolves. And then we get this spoken thing, the Sprechstimme. That's the moment when I realized where I belong. I have learned the weight of life in the silence of my mind. Now I sit under a tree, reborn with a new pair of eyes. I can see the universe in the sights. Left one arm to fade the other. Reach for the sky. That's cool. And this chorus is really interesting. Actually, really realistically, if you look at the trend of the song, the build up happening near the middle and then kind of carrying through, rather than a full sail reset, is very interesting. So there's a couple different types of music that I've learned that kind of exist within this span of video games. So this is actually a unique one because the whole thing basically just climbs like this. Which is very cool because, you know, you can also have sandwiches where you have this and then it peaks at the middle and then it dies down. So that's the sandwich. The through line, which is fine, right? Like that's Jessica's song. It's kind of just like this, which is okay, right? It doesn't do anything particularly crazy, but it's nice, right? And you've got this one where it kind of peaks like this. This is a really interesting style. It does feel like the singing and the melody are separate. And I think partially it's a rhythmic trick because it's almost like the rhythm is off, right? So we'll have the big beat on the one, let's say just as an example. There's the big beats are on 1 and 3 as an example, and then the character Shamane, the singer, is singing on like 2 and 4 weak beats. And so what ends up happening is you have this mixture of rhythm and essentially it's mixed meter where you're not quite sure where you're going to end up, right? This is very cool. I just want to rewind because I think it's actually badass because we also get Shamane's like modus operandi, like the reason why Shamane does what he does in the game right away at this little corner here.
I've seen the eyes of the wolves where plants grow in spring.
And then this is also such an interesting technique to go, I've seen the eyes of the wolves where plants grow in spring. It's something very common we do in musicals and in opera, some operas, certainly operettas, or some sort of pseudo musical operas that exist, where mostly musicals though, where the music will be playing underneath and you speak over the music. It can be very, very compelling because it's not really normal. It's not really something that we do necessarily. It's kind of, in this case, I've seen the eyes of the wolves where plants grow. It's kind of the same notes over and over and over. I've seen the eyes of the wolves where plants grow. So there's some pitch inflection. Now, if you were to look at sheet music, what you would see is you would see X's, which is also really cool. That's a way that we annotate notes on the page. So this is probably on there. I've seen the eyes of the wolves, and that's ba 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 with the X's and stuff. Hey, shimmy shimmy yay, shimmy yo, shimmy yay.
Snow falls in winter. That's the moment.
When I realized where I belong. Sprechstimme means spoken voice, spoken singing, spoken voice.
Now I sit
Under tree.
reborn with a new pair of eyes.
Like that little lift there. Universe in the side.
Left one arm to the fate, the other.
And then what do? We reach for the sky. We go up, not a huge jump. Reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. It's actually the same note, but it feels more impactful at the end of the phrase, right? With a little bit of a lift. And this is all just like sort of an improvisational slowdown here. It's so cool. See how it pulls back? And it's a statement. I have learned the weight of life. And we resolve. It's a really powerful piece. I actually like that piece a lot. It's also so unconventional. It's not a sound that you ever really hear. And you certainly don't hear it in modern writing. You know what I mean? Like, you don't hear it on the radio. God, no. This people would have a fucking meltdown if it was, I'm not supposed to swear. It's a sponsor stream. I'm so sorry. You wouldn't hear this on, I get passionate. You wouldn't hear this on the radio. People would freak out. It doesn't make, why would this be on the radio? It should be. It's quality stuff, but it's too popular music can't sustain this this kind of this is experimental, which is bizarre because there's nothing that crazy about it. But that's why again, stuff like these EPs for any sorts of these games, mind you, are really important because they're special. You know what I mean? They're unique. Oh, Numbers is already on this, so we'll remove that. Anyway, I really like that little piece. I really do. Okay. Hopefully you are finding value in the things that I say. And if you're not, well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. This is Numbers. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, a Pierron EP? A Pierron. Wait, really? Wow, I'm shocked. Really? Acapella? Pentatonics? Wow. No, it's not Deaf Pentatonics. Who is it? But it's the same style. SoCal vocals. Cool. SoCal vocals.
Our stories, you can see everyone, every spirit is a number. What are you?
Hey, Devian.
All numbers is charity.
This is mixed meter too. Oh, this is.
You keep
And it's perfect. All things. Everybody is a number.
what are you? The number zero.
This isn't the VAs, no.
There's no more.
This is the SoCal singers.
Never moves. The number zero. Standing alone, and you have to go back where you come from. Ooh, the numbers define the world we live in, and the numbers we find what we are meant to be. Let the numbers begin telling our stories. You can see everyone, every spirit is a number. Who's she? 37 arcane.
The whispers are cool. The subdued vocals are. How late are you? You are exactly 53 minutes late. So you're halfway. You're right at the halfway point of the stream. Nice. Then we drop down into the lower register. Never move. The number zero. Standing alone.
Everybody's a number. What are you? One is thinking. Origin of all. Two is opinion. We feel more. Three is wisdom. Everybody is a number. What are you? Four is power. Making miracles. Five is passion.
I love how it shifts rhythm there again.
Six is harmony and more notes. Seven's order following. Constant thinking and true. What is true?
Wow. You really, I mean, that's unexpected. You know, you may hate acapella, but that is very cool. I mean, that whole piece is kind of delicious. It's got mystery. It's got wonderful rhythm. It's got beautiful mixed meters. It's got some really nice rhythmic writing in there. And then also there's like beautiful melody. And again, I mean, the acapella thing is really fascinating. I've done it. And you got yourself, in this case, you've got some, soprano, tenor, bass, and some alto. So you have an SATB breakdown there, and everything's really crisp because something needs to be crisp. When we're singing in this format and this style, we need to be very in sync with our colleagues vocally. So you don't want to carry over. You can't carry over legato. You need to be pretty sharp and pretty concise. You all need to end at the same time. You do a lot of practice so that there's a unification of the sound. So there's not a lot of, you don't want anybody to necessarily stand out, right? That's like really important. You don't want anybody to stand out. You don't want, especially usually it's a soprano. Sorry, sopranos stand out like crazy in choral writing, and you really want to rein them in because sopranos tend to have stronger vibrati, I should say. And there's a lot more energy that the soprano kind of expands. Sorry, I've been up since 4 a.m, so we're going on 12 hours. But I really like actually, of course, it's the most replayed. I always like the most replayed part. You see how crisp this is? So even there when we ask the question, telling our stories. You can see every spirit is a number. Who she? 37. Right, even there. And then we had a little bit of slang. Thank you, Connor. Take care of yourself. That's where the mystery comes in. That's where you get out of here with that. And then we pull into this. This is really cool. And it's all about mystery, right? It's all about like, what's the truth here? What's actually going on? We don't know the answers. So we're trying to decipher what the hell is going on. And there's this feeling of not fear, but like one of us is lying, right? One of us is betraying the other. You know what I mean? One of us is not up to any good. And I think the reason why we hear that is because of that. There's this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like there's a sound of betrayal and a sound of twisting the knife and a sound of hey bird, a sound of malcontent, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, next up that they wanted us to listen to was Journey to Uluru Games. After this, I have to take a nap because I'm staying up for a rare late night Marco Meatball stream. Never happens. Who composed that? It's so musical theater, man. It's crazy. What in the 90s sitcom is this? Honestly, you could transport this into any modern American musical and it would fit, which is I don't know if that's praise or disrespect to musical theater or reverse 1999, but it's charming. Oh, I have that character. This chapter occurred in the 90s. Oh yeah, of course. Look at the shoulder. Yeah, of course it did. Okay, now is that a song I'll ever listen to ever again? Absolutely not. But do I think that it's cute and charming? Absolutely. Do I think that serves a wonderful purpose of like gathering the troops and kind of coming together and being a part of a vibe check and a celebration and like, oh man, look at all this great stuff we did. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. I thought that her voice and the fact that it was the speaker as well. That's when we start the song. This is cute. Like this is really charming. And again, we get into that vocal thing. I know it may sound crazy. It's very classic, right? The way that everything happened. It's so musical theater, Coda. It's not even funny. And I love that. It was so funny. She's laughing. And it's such a classic thing to do, by the way. It's like such a, when you start to understand the technique of your craft, you can add little, like in Italian opera, we call this a singhiozzo, which is a, hey, yo ho ho, which is a bit of like a sigh or a cry, you know? She was so calm. You know, it is cute. Yeah, it's cute. The over enunciation of the syllables just kills me. Yeah. But I mean, but that's intentional, right? I mean, that's the whole purpose. Over enunciation of syllables is actually like a young person thing to do, a young child thing to do, a young middle, teenager, which is the whole point, right? And it does it really well. It's not going to be nuanced, and I think that's really great. And I think that really works for this piece too. All right, let's see. Where Will She Go is next. Hey, Sausage, what's up? I have a bunch of other songs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 songs. So we'll see. And the 3.2 EP that I have to watch. So I don't know. We may not. I know that you guys are really excited. I'm excited too. And thank you, Sausage, for always doing the timestamps on every video. So, perhaps that will be how I repay you. I'll put that on the list and see if we get there. I have a hard out at 2 hours though, so I wanna make sure that we get to everything I'm supposed to get to, and then if there's time to get to other things, then I'm more than happy to acquiesce to do. Okay, so this is Where Will She Go? Who? Junyangzi? Okay, I don't know this song. This is new for me. Also, if you hear clicking, I'm just like playing with my Switch controller. Okay, vibes.
All I like to see is to hear they all look the same. They all have hands
Wow.
and feet, how they differ.
R&B with Arhu and Chinese. That's actually crazy. That's pretty cool. Wait, hold on. I just want to pause and just say one thing. So there are many a gacha game that has some sort of a patch involving someplace in the East, whether it's Chinese, Japanese, whatever. But what I will say is that consistently, what I'm always blown away by is how we're able to take a sound that we know, traditional, let's say in this case, traditional like Chinese music, Erhu, the kind of sound that we're kind of used to hearing, and then taking it and morphing it and creating it, whether it's a lo-fi, whether it's in this case an R&B, whether it's a slow jazz, whatever it is, and taking a culture that we know and understand, especially game devs from China, and reintroducing their own culture through nuanced musical expression is so interesting to me, and will consistently be one of the coolest things to me about gacha games, because it's like an ownership of cultural identity, and I think that that's very, very cool. I vibe with that. Which I guess, to my point, is probably why I really enjoy opera or classical music mixed with electronic music, because that's taking something we know and morphing it. Or that's probably why I love jazz covers of video game music, because it's like there's a wonderful band, Kazumi Jazz Trio, that does jazz renditions of Studio Ghibli tracks. And I have to tell you, there was a period of my life where that was my most played piece of music, both albums ever. It was all Studio Ghibli renditions in jazz format. Loved it. Taking something we know and shifting it, always so cool. And I think doing that also culturally is also very interesting, right? Understand. She goes up. That's nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Damn, this is a absolute bop. Nice. Wonderful bass down there, really moving us along, supporting us. And to have the Arhu take over like that is excellent. Hey, Seamer, thank you for the raid, my dear. Thank you for the raid. Hey, Maori, how are you? Hey, Raiders, how you guys doing? Wow, what an excellently lovely piece. Probably one of my favorite pieces of the day. Hey guys, my name is Marco. I am a YouTuber and / streamer who loves talking about video game music from an emotional perspective after a decade plus as an opera singer on the stage. So today we're listening to music from Reverse 1999, which is a wonderful gacha game that features great music where the main character has to go back in time and try to fix many problems. It's excellent. It's a card-based game. Very, very fun, visual novel style with lots to do and very, very pleasing music. So thank you so much for joining. Feel free to stay. Feel free to lurk. Feel free to leave. Feel free to do whatever you want. Sirmer, thank you. You're playing Guild Wars 2. Excellent. We don't go back in time by choice. Right. It's been a while. But yeah, I loved that. The vibe here is exceptional. Easily my most enjoyable piece that I've heard so far today on this live stream. Just the vibes are immaculate. There's a gentility in it. There's a feeling of like coming to terms with a choice. There's a lot of ownership. It's absolutely lovely. I really enjoyed that piece. That one's going on my playlist, I think. Next up is, Salvation. So we heard this earlier. Here's the cool thing about Salvation. Salvation, to mention earlier, Salvation is references the opera by Giacomo Puccini, Tosca. Tosca being an opera I've performed many, many, many times. At least 10 times. No. How many times did I perform Tosca? 7 times? Well, a lot of times. Tosca is my favorite opera. I love Tosca. We will name redacted. Don't worry. It's actually on my list, my additional list. So I have to clear through the list that they gave me first. But I love the references here. There's some really nice operatic vocals. The character of Isolde is I think is a very complex and interesting character. I also think that like the hardships that she goes through and also the parallels between the opera Tosca and what happens to Isolde in this story are very well done. The last time that Bluepock sponsored me, we actually covered this. So with Island, so we had a nice chat and actually played through this story, and I enjoyed it very much. So let's listen to this. Wait, I can just show you my screen. Love this momentum in the piano, by the way. You feel the anxiety and the stress and the pressure and the angst. The sky is falling, the new dawn is calling us. And then this sharpness, right? This is stress. And then she sings Visidarte. Which is, just to clarify, Vicidarte, I didn't mention this in my video about this. Vicidarte is the aria that Tosca sings right before she kills. Oh my God, it's been so long. Scarpia, Baron Scarpia. So in this moment, she sings Vicidarte. I lived for art. I live for art. That is Tosca's entire life. She's just a soprano who just wants to sing, right? That's her passion in life. And of course, she also loves her partner, Mario Cavaradossi, blah, 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 blah. But in this moment, she has this do or die scenario. She's been pinned in a corner by Baron Scarpia, and she has to make a choice. And so in this song, we feel this intensity and this angst and this frustration and this feeling of like, you know, contempt and anger, and the merging of the operatic vocals with this very intense piano coupled with this beautiful momentum. You enjoy your food. You better come back, my buddy. Listen to the build up. Right, build up. Love that. Love the momentum there. Hey, Matthias, how are you? Right? And then the vocals come back in. You get the nice operatic tenor vocals in the back. You hear how it drives forward too? There's a momentum in this. We're on the railroad tracks. Nothing's stopping us in this path towards destruction and despair as she sings. Actually, low-key sounds like me, by the way. And then we slow down. Now it's a chorus supporting this. Launching towards chaos. And then it's all staccato there at the very end. I love this, actually. Listen to this. Because you see all we're really doing throughout all of this is just stacking. We're stacking on top of each other as we build, right? So there's individual voices, but then as we continue to grow, what we end up doing is stacking the intensity on top of each other like a very, very large sandwich. And what ends up happening is that's when we get the chorus. That's when we get the vocals. That's when everything kind of gloms together. And we have this moment of climax, right? And this is a piece like this. You know, we talked about this before. What did I talk about, chat? There's a difference, right? There's tracks like this that are like nice, but they're stagnant. They don't necessarily do anything. That's not a bad thing, but that's definitely a thing that occurs, right? We have tracks like this. Then we've got tracks like this, like we heard with Shamane earlier and with this one, where we build and build and build and build and build to an eventual climax. And then we have the sandwich, right? And what is the sandwich, chat? We begin, we get to the middle, which is a big climax, and then we sink back and we return back to the original idea, right? So we have two ideas sandwiching a climax. In this particular case, and I think what's typically very interesting, is that we have a climb and a momentum and a buildup. But I love the ending because the ending gets very sharp, very tight, huge chorus, and then we release that into the unknown, which is really cool. And of course, that's also like, if we think about this chapter in this game, there is a natural intensity that occurs in this as she comes to her ultimate decisions, which are in parallel to the opera Tosca, which is very cool. I just want to listen to the ending one more time. You see how we're on the wheels? We're on the railroad tracks. And then she's in the in-between. She's in the in-between. Well, she's isolated, sorry. Right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Singing with staccato can be quite difficult, yeah. Anyway, I really enjoy that track. Really enjoy that track. Also, there's some folks in here if you want to check out their channels too. You got Matthias here, who's a great a producer, composer. You got my boy Chengi in here, who's chilling. Excellent stuff on his channel as well. And you had Siermer earlier, who was lurking, and then you have Sarah Makovsky here, 9807, who actually modeled my VTuber model. She's excellent, a wonderful person. And yeah, I'm very happy to have everyone here. Thank you for hanging out. Crapping on cabinets? What an exceptional name. I'm listening to a pre-created list that Bluepock made for me. But then there's a couple additions, and then we'll be listening to the 3.2 patch, the EP, or the PV, sorry, the footage. All right, let's pop over to Reasons, which historically, yeah, totally. Someday that sounds really fun, Matthias. Reasons is not my favorite track, which I've already said. I know that people were mad at me. Not actually mad. I'm sure no one cares. But I'll get into why more as we listen to this. It's fine. It's fine. I have some choice. I have some feelings about it. Wait. Is this the track I'm thinking of? No, wait, what? Is this the track? This isn't the track I'm thinking of. Don't look at that. You didn't see that.
Caught in a storm.
Oh yeah, it is the track I was thinking of.
Everything is gone. And I'm fighting to become more than I am.
Yeah, and I read the context of this piece, which actually I found really compelling. Actually, there's a couple thoughts that I have while I listen to this. My biggest issue is just the syllabic nature of this piece. Caught in a storm, left me by the hand, more than I am now. Ba beep ba beep ba, ba beep ba beep ba beep ba, ba ba beep ba 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 ba. Okay, and let's go somewhere. We gotta go somewhere. We can't just be da dee ba be. You know what I mean? So anyway.
Now flaws never showed. Mind is still unknown, and I'm left to what's
I'm not saying it's bad though. I'm not like trying to. I'm not poo-pooing anything. First of all, and thank you to Bluepock for allowing me to even be completely. Sometimes you'll get into a sponsorship situation and you're like, well, I can't say anything. So I appreciate that they watched my video, watched me be like, I really don't like this, and let me do it. So first of all, thank you to them, because they could have easily been like, no, bro, only positive stuff. So that's very nice. That should tell you something nice. But again, I'm not going to sit here and it's not me singing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like my job is not to be like, well, I could do that better, or this isn't that good, or this is crap, or whatever. That's not my job. My job is just to explain to you why I like or dislike something, talk about it, and whatever. You know what I mean? I know. Oh, that's valid. Don't worry about it. Of course. If you were actually mad, there might be a problem with you. I got in trouble yesterday. Oh my God. So on my Weebball channel, I uploaded my impressions of One Piece. I've been reading One Piece, the first 100-ish chapters. Love One Piece. I love it. I love it. I've become totally obsessed with One Piece. And in the One Piece manga, they call Roronoa Zoro Roronoa Zolo because, come to find out, there was the whole issue with 4Kids, and Viz Media didn't want to get in trouble because Zoro, being Zoro, the famous superhero hero of whatever, Zoro, the legend of Zoro. And so yesterday in the video, I say Zolo multiple times in a row, like 8 times. And some of the comments are so unhinged about it. It is hilarious. It's hilarious how crazy people get. And they're like, how dare you? This is clearly rage bait. You're just trying to get views. I'm like, guy, I don't know. I literally do not know anything about. I don't know anything about the localization. Like, I don't know the story. But apparently later on in the later on in the Viz Media, it'll change to Zorro, so it's fine. But speaking of people being upset, overall, hey, thank you, Amia. But no, overall, like I was so excited that video is doing really well on that channel, which is excellent. And I had a chuckle because like, how the hell am I supposed to know? Jam, yes, I can't talk about it right now just because we're doing something else. But yes, I will be there at 10 p.m. tonight. So, all right, let's keep listening though. So I'm not shitting on this, just for the record. I'm just sharing.
Where's my way out in here again? Bound by this spell, secrets arcane.
Now, see, that's nice though. See, and that's the thing. I actually, so 1.7 must be the
No!
Stop. I have my what I really like about this is that there's a little bit of a lift at the very end of the phrase. And when there's an end of, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it, Jem. Thank you for asking. Hope to see you there. As we continue on, there's a slight pullback in this sound, which is actually quite nice, right? So it's like, left in my stead. We pull back. So that makes us feel like, man, something terrible is happening. You know what I mean? And now that I know the context, this is pretty powerful stuff. And that's why it's called Reasons. Why did I choose to leave? Well, I had reasons, you know? And it is sad by not choosing vibrato and stuff. And I do like the melody a lot. Yeah, and it should also be celebrated that they're including that painting, that famous painting where this is the burial painting. God, someone mentioned it in the comments. You guys remember? This is a famous painting. You know it. It's also in Signalis. Death, something. Oh, shit, I can't remember. Isle of the Dead. Yes, exactly. I also really like the bass work in this. Because it's very agitated, and I do like this harmony too. Know what is wrong. I want a little bit more bite in this. Yes, that's right, Danny. Yes, that's right. Also, some sharpness in this is also really effective, which is good. I still want a little bit more body in the sound, you know, like I want a little bit more oomph to it, a little bit more emphasis. But this is fine. I like this part, obviously. Oh yeah, totally Speedy. Yeah, I know. See, and this is what kind of song? What kind of song is this, chat?
Found my way out.
It's a sandwich. Kind of. It's an open face sandwich. It's an open face sandwich. It's an open face sandwich. It's a pizza, exactly. Yeah, so I mean, structurally, it's really well made. I think it's structurally the arc in this is really good. You know, we have this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You could absolutely put this on the radio. I just want a little bit more oomph. You know what I mean? Just a little bit more oomph in the vocals, which is really my biggest complaint about it. It's not even that the song is not composed poorly. I would never even remotely suggest that. It just a little bit of body would probably go a little bit further to dig into want a little bit of bite, you know, especially because the context is really heavy and, you know, the sort of underscoring of death and, you know what I mean? We just need a little bit of growl, a little bit of bite. It's very pretty. And it doesn't necessarily fit in with the experience. Anyway, we're moving on to, I talked a lot during that one. We're going to move on to Frisco. Oh my God, we're already at 1 hour and 28 minutes. What the fuck? Time flies, man. It's crazy. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are having a good time. All right, this is Frisco. I've never heard this either. Okay. Oh, it's a song about San Francisco? Oh, my wife would be so happy right now. My wife grew up in San Francisco, 17 years. Oh, hey!
We outside, this is Frisco.
What the fuck?
Cruising in my 6'4", top down, let's ride. I recognize the hustle, never stopping the grind. High on life in the
Really?
Bay, that's the best vibe. Home of the brave, fog creeping in like a ghost. Rise and shine, baby, taking every day slow. And they could never hold me down.
This has to go on my video game music rap, my rap and video game music video.
Feel more straight to the point. Gotta keep it steady, baby, keep the groove on point. Yeah, I mean, I'm out here living
This is
my
the
dreams,
disco era?
looking up to me
What?
like I'm an OG, and so it seems. But day ones know I'm trying to get by, living every day, watching
But-
time fly. It's no surprise. This is Frisco, get with the times. Ghost riding in the street lights, chasing the night. Let's ride.
We're straight out of Frisco.
Straight out of Frisco. Yeah.
The city
1990s, yeah.
Hey, baby, you know.
Not the disco era. I was like, wait a second, there's no... Last I checked, rap was birthed in the 90s. Last I checked, East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah, you know it feels good making these stacks. Ladies see me in
Disco.
the whip, wanna hop in the back. It's all good, baby, baby.
Could you
Look at me
imagine?
now. I made my mama
People would have a
so proud
meltdown if
since
you
I
played this in the-
got
in the-
high. I
in the
rep day
70s.
like I got these rocks in the chain, getting stupid every day. Never tell me to change, and we just wanna kick it. Always looking for fun.
Oh, the
Take
main
it slow,
theme for this
roll
event was
with my
disco?
day
Oh,
ones.
oh, oh, oh,
Making
oh, oh.
ends meet with the homies playing the fools, doing what we gotta do to stay
Cool.
cool. And gotta keep the bass bumping, cause it's Cali love. And all the money feels good when we
Count
count
it
it
up.
up. It's that West Coast living.
Frisco
Frisco
chillin'.
chillin'. The city in the world give me the same feeling. And nothing else seems worth all these busy nights. When I'm riding Bay Bridge to the city lights. Roll with me down Frisco.
straight out of Frisco.
That's nice, man.
The city
Every day we grind.
No, you didn't. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing with you.
when it
Straight out
feels
to the
so
bay.
good. Doesn't matter if it shines or it rains.
I mean, the R&B vibes, I guess, could morph into. Wow, I freaking love that song. Are you kidding? That is so surprising that we have that in this. I would never get. But I suppose that's the beauty of Reverse 1999, right? It's because we're essentially going through different time periods, and you know, figuring things out as we go. And the coolest thing about it is that you're experiencing different cultural and like cultural touchstones musically. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the parts that makes the game kind of great, isn't it? I mean, if you ask me, that's the reason to play, because you're like, well, where are we going to end up? You know what I mean? It's not like in some fictional, yeah, there are fictional elements, but like everything is sort of root. I mean, I remember when I was playing the first patch, and the first patch had that like that real, it was the real like dog races or whatever. I can't remember, but like it was some real race. And I was like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like the fact that the fact that we have this like cultural touchstones, cultural timestamps. No, I said cultural timestone. The Rimmet Cup, yeah, touchstones. Anyway, so I admire that about this game a lot. I thought that was really cool. Although cultural timestamps is actually a funnier YouTube-y way to say it, which I respect. God, that's fun. I like that a lot. Let's pop over to the Jingle Bell Motel Hell. Hey, Govita, how are you? Yeah, the theft of the Rimmet Cup, correct. Yes, everybody. Sorry, I didn't mean to. You didn't like it? Oh, I didn't like it either, which is why I put it down. Jingle Bell Motel Hell. Oh, this is, what's her name? No, I don't remember this. Oh, wow. So we make Jingle Bells creepy.
I came to that strange unleashment of mystery. The ages to
Yeah, they're not indulgent. I think you're right.
houses filled with eternity. Kept it free. Lost wonder by. I became.
Wow, listen to the decay. Da da dee da 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 dee da dee da 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 dee da dee da. Love the vocals there. Ugh! The fuck? I keep swearing on this. Oh! What? This is a mood. Not the baby crying. Oh god. This kind of funky fusion. You fight the baby? Oh, Tuesday's that lady. Oh, that's right. This is called Puppet Warp, where you take fully painted drawings and rig it to move using pins you put on the layers. We have an illustrator in the chat, so that makes sense. Or I love the whispers there. In a one-horse open sleigh. It's kind of ingenious, isn't it? Like it takes a certain. I want to see, and then the slight decay there as it ends. Song ran by 3A. That's crazy. It takes so much like skill to take like a common piece like Jingle Bells, let's say, and flip the script. Actually, I kind of love that though. It must be like flipping the script and defying expectations is such a unique and interesting and fun thing to do because then it's like it makes something old new, right? And that's the coolest thing because you can take something and mix it and suddenly it's a brand new thing and you're like, holy shit, like I gotta stop swearing, chat. You've just gone ahead and created something new out of something that everyone knows, but like that's really inventive, Fiddlesticks, yeah, I could totally hear that, absolutely. Well, while we're here, let's pop over to the 3.2 PV. Just out of curiosity. So this is a flowing feast. You know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and give you my spiel. By the way, right now... no, it's not like that. But right now is a really cool time if you wanted to explore Reverse 1999. At the very least, explore its music, which, as we've heard in the last hour and change, is very good. The Reverse 1999... Well, I wouldn't have taken the sponsorship if it was bad, because I don't have that kind of time. So when they were like, do you want to do this? I was like, oh my God, of course. I love Reverse 99's music. Of course I want to do a sponsorship for this. Thank you. So this music is now available on Spotify, Apple Music, Jocks, I don't know what that is, and all their major platforms. And I love this line. So we can finally enjoy both the Parisian visual feast as well as the auditory delight of the available OSTs, the real a flowing feast, as the title of this major patch goes. So everything's on Spotify if you were needing to, wanted to pop over and check it out. Of course, the game is pretty generous with the rewards it gives and stuff. And you may be gacha-verse, which I think is totally respectable. But if you're looking to check it out, I mean, the visuals are beautiful. The game itself is very fun to play. It's like a card-based strategy format, which I really like. It's definitely refined. I think it has a lot of class. It's sort of rare to find a game that like visually like is very clearly like Reverse 1999 very clearly has a visual identity that is very unique, and I think it makes it very special. I'm personally very happy to see that it's continued its success, and I think grown and has a very strong fan base, which is really all you can ask for. I remember when it came out there were some naysayers, but I'm really glad that they've just kept doing what they wanted to do. And in a time where there's a dime a dozen games that end of service very quickly, to the point that it's actually a joke within the gacha community spaces of like end of service, when Reverse 1999 has held its own and I think done so really well. I really don't hear too many people complain about the game ever. And I think it's cool because each patch offers, this different kind of, you can kind of go in different places and you experience unique experiences, unique cultural referencing, unique storytelling. I mean, they did a freaking collab with Assassin's Creed. It's crazy. So yeah, it's cool. And we're going to watch the 3.2 PV now. This is a flowing feast.
The cursed blood in your veins has lured in the shadows, and the fate you face has arrived as it must.
Oh wow, it really is. Wait, is this...
What were those
Wait,
things?
wasn't there was a recent patch that took place in World War I? That's why I re-downloaded it. Yes, because I love that era. I love this. This looks like Belle Epoque, France. I love this kind of stuff. This is cool.
Bon sang, look outside.
That's when I came back to playing. What?
What's happening here? It can't be real.
You mean we're in some kind of dream? That all this is false?
Whatever it is, we'll soon find out.
What?
Par le feu est purifié.
What?
Remember, Adele, you must destroy it.
See how unique that is, though? Like this visual style is so interesting. And I mean, the game looks like this too, for the most part.
I remember.
Look at this.
Adele, you must.
Bro, this is like a painting. I mean, this is like a mosaic style. Like a Monet. Not mosaic at all. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. It's got like a Monet aesthetic. Really interesting.
Destroy it.
The French blue? But how? If Celia's in danger, I have to find her. Please guide me, Madame Boaniche.
Better wages! Hey, vacation!
I see her, swallowed by the city. If you go to her, the shadow of death will follow, close behind.
Obviously, it's string tension, of course. Oh, what? Who's that?
Peril Bornish. You foresaw all this, didn't you? The river of fate is beyond our control. Yet, there are those who attempt to steer its course. Prove it to me, Madame. To see where this river flows. That is why I witness your story.
That's hella compelling. That's so cool. Oh, give me accordion.
Le chaos naissent les questions et dans leurs réponses.
Oh, they actually speak French.
Pour ceux qui ne voient pas la voie du destin. La
How
vie
did they
n'est
learn
qu'une
this
mer
fictional
infinie.
language? This is crazy.
Mais en apprenant à la naviguer.
Mais en apprenant à naviguer, un peu y trouver un sens.
Ah, je vous en prie.
Look at this.
Entrez.
Look at this. The quality of actually using actual, like, the language of the
Errez
actual
dans le flot
place.
des séphirotes,
Dérive dans le feu.
Comme la
Comme la selle destin.
Oh, that young lady runs her own ghost hunting business. I do believe I might propose a little partnership. I'll let her advertise on my car, and then
Why does she have a
she
dragon?
can call me for all the shuttle rides her customers
Interesting
like.
design.
It's a brilliant idea, n'est-ce pas?
France is real? What I heard, yeah.
Don't stick around for a fight you're bound to lose. But if you win, run fast. The police may be on their way.
If that is your desire, then certainly.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
This
whoa,
stru-
whoa.
if that
Look at
is your-
that. Oh my god, that's... See what I mean, though? Like, yeah, yes, it's a sponsor stream. 1,000,000%. But I'm not overglazing. Like, this is actually gorgeous because look at the way that we, like... So these are the butterflies that you put up, and then the thing is right up against her throat. And, like, just the way that, like, she very clearly is, like, some sort of analogous to a butterfly. And, like, it's connected to this butterfly thing. But then the shadowy arms and stuff. Like, this is dope. I'm sorry to say. Like, this is extremely cool. That's Isolde? I regret not pulling for Isolde. When I Isolde's banner was up the last time I was playing, and I think I missed it by like 2 days. I'm really upset.
Your desire, then certainly. This struggle has wearied me.
She has a banner up right now.
Let the curtain fall. And the eyelids will...
For how many more days?
Oh, Master, that fruit on the tree outside. Would you mind terribly if I ate it? You wouldn't toss me out over a bite of fruit, would you? What sort of reward will there be?
Oh wow, like 2 weeks?
Gold?
You can buy her with golden
A sweet
cassettes.
dream of you? I wouldn't say no to a roast chicken.
Oh, okay. Noted. Anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff in here. I mean, this is like a whole... I mean, the designs are just crazy. I mean, it's like really... Oh, wow. What's this? Like, everything is aesthetic, you know what I mean? Like, everything just works. It's just so charming. Obviously, this is all in Chinese, sorry, but... Oh, wow, a little Parisian, oh, man. Hey, Maze, how are you? Wow, crazy. Anyway, yeah, so, I mean, pretty dope. All right, next up is Escoljas Perdidas. Escoljas Perdidas. Copelia? No. This is dance, isn't it? Yes, Alex. Yes, I haven't forgotten. What? It's in Spanish? This is Portuguese. Wow, it's Portuguese? Holy crap. Oh, I can't actually remember. I know these words. The sky turns. Oh wait, I'm looking at the. I wasn't looking. Okay, I made it seem like I was smarter than I was, but I wasn't looking at the subtitles. I was like, I know what it means. I wasn't looking at the subtitles. I was looking over here. But like, I just realized that the subtitles. I know what it means. That's not what I meant. I was looking. I didn't even realize. I speak Italian, so. And Spanish is a lot similar. Oh, cansao. Song. Nossa vida, our life walks. Camina senza direzione, without direction. That's crazy. I've actually never heard Portuguese spoken. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I love the muted qualities in this too. It's cool. There's a song in Spanish too. Tangled Tango. This goes to Sao Paulo, Brazil. Ah, wow. Something is lost. I don't know what it's called. Hussar. The wind that enters. Something about hugging. Our fugaz. Faith. Oh, faith. Será paz? So is it a peace or a win? Or deception? Oh, engano, deception. Okay. Our life walks. Our life walks without direction. E o tempo. Yes, cool. I can't believe I can understand this. Zomba con sorriso escondido. Dos sueños frustrados. Frustrated dreams. Those lost steps. Mas is but. Okay. Who knows what a day, no time. A light of ammonia. Oh, of tomorrow. Apache o destem? Oh. Huh. That's so much fun, guys. Like, this is the coolest thing about... So here's the thing. Okay? Like, I know that all of us are around the world, right? Like, we're not all in, like, a specific place, right? The coolest thing to me about a piece like that is not so much that the piece is, like, that deep, right? Like, it's a really nice musical piece, right? But the thing that's really dope is that you may live in China. You may live in the West Coast United States. You may never, ever, 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 ever interact with Portuguese. And all of a sudden... because this silly little gacha game that you've been playing on your cell phone or your tablet or your computer takes you to a region, suddenly you might fall in love with Portuguese or Spanish or Italian or French or whatever. And all of a sudden you might actually and this is why I kind of resent people that throw the baby out with the bathwater, because it's a total dismissal of potential education and potential cultural appreciation, right? Like I made a video that I ended up taking down just because I just didn't feel like dealing with it. But it was like, if gacha bad, why music good, right? And the whole concept, I really should have kept it up because who gives a shit? But like, whatever. A different time. The point is that like, there are plenty of experiences in these games, like the Isolde chapter. You literally are exposed to Tosca from Giacomo Puccini, an Italian opera, and you literally would have no concept of it if you didn't actually tap in. And this is opera, we complain a lot about like education and trying to reach people and stuff. What better way than this like any of these games that do this, right? That are not afraid to like pose and like, this game is cool because it doesn't make you feel like an idiot. You know what I mean? It doesn't, it doesn't undermine itself to try to appease you. It just tells the story it wants to tell. And it's very clean in that way, which is so cool. You know what I mean? The Brazilian here, the Portuguese in the song isn't perfect, but it's very good. Hey, but someone might fall in love with Portugal. You know what I mean? It can't be overstressed how much they rekindled your love for cultural exchange when culture wars of the internet and media diminished it. But that's the tether of humanity. Yes, I know this is a sponsored stream, so on and so forth, right? So like I'm not trying to overglaze Reverse 1999. But, and I hope you can tell that, but like the fact of the matter is that like this is not normal. And like this is why we can't, thank you, Hydrate. This is why we can't diminish gotcha games or it's so easy to shit on stuff. But if you like allow it to like wash over you, if you allow yourself to choose to commit to it, if you go on a journey with it, you end up really discovering something beautiful. And I think that that's really important. And I think that that's a cornerstone of what makes life beautiful, is embracing multiculturalism and embracing education and embracing other cultures, because the bubble is so small. You know, if you never leave your house, which some of us can't, some of us don't want to, some of us, grow up in different circumstances and whatever, right? But if you have this at your fingertips, you're invariably probably going to become more cultured. And I do think that in the case of Reverse 1999, I do firmly believe that this actually has the potential to reach other people and reach people where they are and allow them to be exposed to new things, which is very, very cool and very good. You know, that's important. All right, where all paths align. Before we get there, since that's the last song, let's do Hymnus ad Bacchum. Okay, yes. It's short. Oh. Is this Greek? Wait, this is heavy spoilers for chat. Maybe I don't play the video. I don't know what to do. Maybe we just listen. Too late. All right, well, all right. Hide the video. All right, I'll just do it. I don't even know what I just saw, so apparently it wasn't too bad. Okay, noted. really nice. I mean, like, that's excellent, right? I love it because it's really like a prayer, but also a chant and a conversation, and it's just very, very, very cool. Really cool. Jen, good day. Okay, so Sausage was in the chat earlier, and I wanted to play because he's done all of my timestamps for my Patreon live stream, so I feel I owe them. Here's Polar Night from version 1.8. No, this can't be it because that's not sad at all. I think it's this one. Farewell, Rayansky. Rayashki. Oh, that one was right. That's not sad. You think that's sad? Okay, well, I don't want to judge you. All right, never mind. Sorry. This makes you cry? I've heard this. The context is sad. But again, I mean, it's a song in Russian. I feel bad playing the game on mute. It's definitely a vibe. Blasphemy. I have it, no. Definitely has that beautiful melancholy of that sound. It's also very low in the register. Okay, but I can't play all of it because I have to stay on schedule. I'm so sorry. It's not personal, obviously. I have to stay on schedule. And then I wanted to just play this. This is Where All Paths Align. I know that's a bit of blue balls there. Forgive me. Just because I also have to stay on schedule for what they gave me. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is Where All Paths Align, which is the track that I listened to from the 2nd anniversary, which is beautiful. And thank you, Sausage, for always doing those timestamps when you're never obligated to. I appreciate that. Sorry. I was really impressed by this song.
Fog is clear, the skies are blue.
It's much more of a. It feels oddly Celtic, you know. Like it's very atmospheric. It's very like sitting still and contemplating your existence. I'm really impressed by this song.
So
I love that. But it's also like a love song, you know? It's about coming together. It's about like uniting. It's about like when things slip through your fingers and how do you navigate that and pick up the pieces, and like it's all that, you know? It's all that. It's really beautiful. Random Centaur. And I love how it's all like connected, like the dots kind of come together and the pieces of the puzzle fall into place. Oh yeah, thank you. Thanks, Bird. I can't understate how well made this is. It's about connection. It's about humanity. It's about who we are, how we come along on the journey. You know, who we connect with, how we interact with people. It's actually like deeply sad and beautiful at the same time, but there's sadness in that, you know? Oh man, I could do another minute of that. Holy crap. Yeah, it's just so good. It's so beautiful. It's so like wonderfully tragic and melancholic, but deeply sad. But that's also life, you know? Like life can be unbelievably sad. And yet despite that, you still live, you know? You still live because it's one of two options: to be here or to not be here. And even though like your guts hurt when you think like that, actually is really hurting me. Like it's like no matter how much it pains you to have to navigate difficult situations or lose people, or you know, it's all about the tether. I had a dream last week where my entire family that was alive and dead, we were all gathered together holding hands as the Earth's core slowly ate the Earth, and pieces of the Earth were falling into the core, and all of us were united in hand, conjoined, and that's life, you know. That was a brutal dream. I'd rather not have that dream, but like, you know, because it's nice to live in the good old days. It's nice, but like there's these things. Life is hard, guys, and a song like that is all about that connection that we feel. You know what I mean? And that unity. And this is the beautiful thing, guys. Like, who knows? Who cares? It doesn't matter if I'm right. It doesn't matter if I'm wrong. What matters is that like you're connecting with this music and allowing it to wash over you and have it be a part of your existence. That's really important about music. Yeah, Vivi. Yeah, it was a little bit too much for me, my subconscious. God damn it, Marco, you always go into these amazing stories from things that make so much sense. Like, damn, I feel them relate even if I've never thought about the music that way. Oh, that's why you keep watching? Oh, I appreciate that. I was working with my YouTube strategist today, and he was like, wait, what? How come most of your videos are returning viewers? That means people are actually watching you because of your personality. I go, me? They're watching because of me? Me? Am I the drama? Like literally it was like one of the videos was like 70% returning viewers, 16% new viewers, 4% new viewers. I was like, me? People like me? Anyway. Music is beautiful. And now you too can listen to the Reverse 99 music in your car and in wherever on the bus. because it's available on Spotify, Apple Music, and Jocks. I don't know what that is, and all other major musical platforms very soon. Very soon. So we can finally both enjoy the Parisian visual feast as well as the auditory delight of the available OST. A flowing feast. As the title of this major patch 3.2 goes. I mean, you should just be able to look up Reverse 1999, right? Okay, and then we watched the trailer. Yeah, no, we definitely want to leave the parasocial at the door, but we can share a little bit. Well, I misread this. The Reverse 1999 music OST will be available on Spotify, Apple Music, Jocks, and all other major platforms soon. Oh, so soon. My bad. Anyway, you'll be able to listen to this music very soon on Spotify, Apple Music. Oh, bad streamer. Bad streamer. But very soon, I don't know how soon, you'll be able to listen to this amazing music on Spotify and Apple Music and Jocks. My bad. But it will be there soon. So just give them a little bit. A lot of it's already up. Well, now it'll be official. So with that, I'm spreading misinformation. I'm so sorry. I am going to head out. I have to take a nap for a stream later tonight at 10 p.m. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out with this and gather. And thank you. Go ahead and watch the video if you haven't. I really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, Sat. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Sure, totally. Thank you guys for coming to hang out, especially on an evening stream. We'll be back at 10 o'clock EST in 4 hours. I never do this, but we'll be back later tonight. So thank you guys, and I'll see you later. Hope you have fun.